Going down to Mr. Gray's to have myself a time.
Angry comments everywhere, humble folks with concentrations.
Going down to Mr. Gray's to leave my woes behind.
Ghosts and cryptids everywhere, even some that is crazy.
Going down to Mr. Gray's to see if I can unwind. Come on down to Mr. Gray's and meet some friends of mine. Bop, 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 bop. Hey! Hey guys, Dan for Mr. Grey, Dan Alpha Grey, and finally getting back to normality. I must admit, throughout this period of Christmas and New Year, which I've been off work, I have been one lazy bastard. Honestly, it's not so much laziness, it's like zero motivation. I don't know why it's been so hard, I don't know why. I've done nothing. But the odd like 1 or 2 videos. What is it, like been 2, maybe 3 videos? If that? I don't know. It's time to get back to normality, and 2023 I am going to push this channel like you have never seen pushed before. This is a comments video, by the way. I suppose I should have said that. The next couple of weeks are going to be a bit weird for this channel. I'm going to try and make as many as I can within the next week, because I got to move out in just under 2 weeks time. And I don't know when I'm going to have internet in the new place. Trust me, I don't want to move. I have to move. It's one of those things. But yeah, so I don't know when I'm going to have internet. How long it's going to be in between breaks of the internet. So I'm going to make as many videos as I can this next week. Just see how it goes. And during that time, I'm going to get back to normality of making my breakdown videos, my debunking videos, top 5 stupid videos, which I've missed making, to be honest with you. Obviously comments videos. And also, I'm thinking, I haven't decided yet, I'm thinking, for those who don't know, I got a second channel called World of Mr. Grey Draws. I haven't drawn in almost a year because I just have not had the time or the motivation. It's really getting to me, to be honest with you, because I love drawing. And I just have not had the time through work and stuff, and just when I go home from work, I was like, I just want to sit on the settee and be like a bloody jellyfish and just sit there doing nothing. It's been really hard. I might put all my gaming stuff on that channel as well, because I know I still love video games. I'm a video game guy. I have been since I was a little person. I know not a lot of people watch them on here, and that's fine. I still make them. I still enjoy making them. But I think they might hurt my channel, the gaming stuff, because obviously people come to this channel for a certain thing, and then when I put up a gaming stuff, they're like, what's this shit? And even YouTube thinks, what's this shit? So I might put all my gaming stuff onto that second channel called World of Mr. Grey Draws. It's linked down below. I'll probably have to change that name to something really original, like World of Mr. Grey Gaming. I don't know. I used to be a gaming channel, Mr. Grey's Gaming, but then I changed it because I'm indecisive. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing that, and I appreciate everyone who watches the game and stuff. I know not everyone does, but I appreciate the people who do. But I'm thinking maybe it shouldn't be on this channel. It should be on a separate channel, and I don't expect the people who watch my game stuff here to go sub to that channel. I don't expect that. But I am genuinely thinking about putting them all up on there and just leaving that as a separate channel, and this channel primarily for the stuff I do on here, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm rambling for long enough, because I have not got to your comments for a long bloody time. The first one from Spirit Talk Ghostly Encounters by Ryan Privy. Nice. You're right, I can't remember what they're talking about. They're talking about on the Skinwalker who just wants to be super friends with Twin Paranormal. Do you know what? Right, before I get to that comment, the shit I get every time I mention Twin Paranormal, it's glorious. I love it. It gives me a load of comment material. I love it. But anyway, I'm digressing. So, yes, so they say, you're right, human spirits only know the language they knew when they were alive based on my experience. The only exceptions are demons and archangels, which are unlikely to talk on apps or spirit boxes or EVPs. Now, I'm not going to get into that. But what I will get into is, and I was watching a video. Someone posted a video in my Discord the other day. I think it was Boojing. and it's really good. It's pretty much everything I've covered on this channel is from the Illuminati channel. I've never seen them before. I'm going to link it down below. But they basically go through everything fake ghost hunters do and how stupid everything they do is. Like, for example, the one which is sort of coming up by is about when they do the EVPs and like the Ovilus and what have you, and they're talking to some ghost from like 600 years ago or even 200 years ago, and they're using today's words. And I've said this all the time. How do they know? First of all, how do they know English? You know, even if they're in an English town or an English speaking town, the English they spoke 200 years ago would be unlikely be anywhere close to what the English is spoken today. There'd be words in there you'd recognize, but even as far back as like 200 odd years ago in America, or especially in England, UK, the English they spoke back then wouldn't sound anything like they speak today. It's Old English compared to modern day English. It's very different. There's recognizable words, but the phrases and the I think it's the phonetic phrases, they're completely different, or they were completely different. So whenever someone comes up on an app saying he said slap me or get out, they wouldn't say that. That's how can that be a ghost from 200 years ago or whatever? It's bullshit. So whenever I see these ghost hunters speaking to bloody Jeff from medieval times, and he's like, "What's up, bro?" in the Ovilus, it's obviously bollocks. It's not. They don't say "What's up, bro?" I know, but it always blows my mind that people accept that. And as always, like I always said, in none of these equipments, if that's the word they use in these hunts, are scientifically proven for anything other than for detecting EMF. And that's it. That's pretty much it. I always say, who decided that that's how you detect ghosts? Who decided that? I'd love to know. I'll have to look into that actually, because I would love to know who decided that EMF is how you detect ghosts. Who first came up with that? I guarantee you it was a medium. I guarantee you. But anyway, right. I don't know where I was going with that. From Eric Banner, and he's commented on my debunking ghost videos from a while back. Says, your intro is testing my patience. Way too long, bro. Well, first of all, Eric. I love you in Chopper. But how dare you? How dare you? There is a skip mechanism with YouTube, just so you know. And yes, I do go on a bit too much, I admit. I do go on a bit too much, but there is a skip. You can always skip. It's up to you. I'm just saying. But keep up the good work, Eric. I know it's the real Eric Banner. From Robert Adams, says, have you tried to contact the multiple ghost people in the UK and offered to go along with them? Well, Rob, if you ever see this, I've gone along with a few paranormal fellows and Ouija brothers, and this year I plan to go along with a lot more. I've been asked by a few, and I'm happy to go along. But yeah, I've been along with a couple of ghost people, as you say, and I'm happy to go along again. So they're in my channel. There's a playlist. Can't remember what it's called. Paranormal Investigations or something like that. I don't know. But there's a playlist there. But I appreciate the comment. Joshua Smith says, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Bollocks to all. Yes. Was just wondering, since unfortunately ghosts and demons are make-believe and all bollocks, what's coming up in the new year for the best debunking channel ever? I appreciate it. Keep up the awesome vids, bro. Love from the US. Well, Josh, I appreciate it. I just realized I didn't have your comment on screen, but it's your comment on screen. Sorry about that. But I'm going to be doing stuff as normal, but I have been thinking, to be honest with you, I'm going to be interviewing paranormal groups. I've already asked a few and they said yes, it's just getting to do them. And it's not going to be a serious, I'm going to ask them serious questions. And I'm going to ask them hard questions as well. I'm not just going to take it easy. I'm not going to be a dick, by the way. I always say that I'm not going to be a dick, but I am going to ask them some questions, about certain things. It's just the way it's going to be. But But yeah, I plan to go out and interview some paranormal groups. I've even been trying, and I said this to Rich, who I asked if he could be my cameraman at one point. I'm going to do a little documentary. I got an idea. I'm not going to go into what it is yet, but I say documentary. It's just going to be me, really. Spouting bollocks. But I want to get out and about and do some stuff. That's the plan. Maybe in the next month or so, I don't know. But that is the plan. I just realised I'm like, I don't know what's going on with my screen. There's something weird. But anyway, yeah, sorry. I digress. But yeah, I want to get out and about, interview paranormal groups, not just paranormal, but a load of people about their beliefs and what have you. That's the plan anyway. So we'll see what happens. Paul Carlberg says, mate, you are so overlooked and underrated. I appreciate it, Paul. Why haven't you hit the 1 billion views? That's a lot of views. I'm sharing the hell out of this video. Thank you very much. And you bring such common sense to every video. Hard-working YouTube creator. Where there is a ghost video, there should be your debunking video alongside it. If anyone wants to do that, carry on. These kids today are walking through graveyards and being so disrespectful to final resting places for clicks and views. It's disgusting. You point that out in 90% of the videos you create. Good job, Mr. Grey. Well, Paul, I very much appreciate it. Yeah, it's one thing I have noticed, and it's mainly the people who deliberately fake stuff is the most disrespectful, if you ask me. Like, you still got people going up to bloody, what's his name, Chris Watts' house. I hate saying his name, to be honest with you, but you know, he's the most well-known name for the last couple of years. I'm not going to go into reason why, but you know, you can look up why. But people are still rolling up into his house and claiming they see ghosts and hear ghost voices. It infuriates me to no end. And you know, you still got the ITC channels. In fact, I saw one the other day. It's made me so mad. Right, fair play. I don't say fair play. He's probably just catching on. What's his name? Half Paranormal. Doesn't make these kind of videos. He still makes like his shitty Wonderbox thing, contacting the dead. But he doesn't. I haven't seen him doing it on a celebrity for a while. At least I don't think so. Huff haven't made one on a celebrity for a while. Saying that the Steve Jobs from 3 months ago. You spoke to John Wayne Gacy. Yeah, that's mad. Their assholes must be humongous how far their heads are up to them, honestly. Oh, there you go, Princess Diana, Spirit in the Water. But the one who's like been going full blown is Hope Paranormal. He's literally posting within days, and I think it's this kind of thing, right? There's fake paranormal, right? Like Paranormies, Mindseed, others I won't mention, but you know who they are. And you know, as annoying as they are, and it does affect people's mental health, that infuriates me for a start. But I think the worst ones, and I've said this so many times, the worst channels on YouTube when it comes to this kind of shit is ITC channels. They pretend to be all about love and, you know, God, and it's utter bloody bollocks. They are in it for the money and nothing else. Because within days of a celebrity dying, doesn't matter who it is, they'll make a spirit box session contacting them. You know, he's with God, he's seen the light. I'm not going to swear. I'm going to try not to swear as much this year because I swear too much sometimes, but it annoys the shit out of me. And I don't know, this Twitch guy, what's his name? Stephen Twitch. I think he was on Ellen. I don't know him. I remember seeing him pop up in the news not long ago, you know, passing away or through unfortunate incident. And I'm fairly sure it was about a day or two this whole Paranormal made this video. He died on the 13th of December. Hope made his on the 21st. And this is why I can't stand these channels. I can't even remember what the question was now. Oh yeah, disrespectful channels. ITC channels. The scummiest, most disrespectful channels on the platform. So I'm going to move on. But thank you for the comment, Paul. Spirit Talk Ghostly Encounters by Ryan Privy again. They commented on the Watcher file, the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. I can't remember exactly what I said in it, but But I'm going to read this comment because it's interesting. Your explanation of the ghost hunt seems far-fetched to me. BuzzFeed seems legit. I don't think they fake evidence. I used a portal box with an SB7 and have thousands of videos of spirits intelligently replying in sentences. I also have some demons speaking too, but you'd probably say it's a cow farting. Probably. Or a car honking, so there's no point in sharing. Although I do think you are correct with the obvious and similar apps. I think I said BuzzFeed, not BuzzFeed, sorry, what they call Watcher. I don't think they fake anything, and I'm a fan, by the way. I'm a huge bloody fan of Shane Madej and Ryan Bergara. I'm a big fan. I started watching them years ago on, obviously, BuzzFeed Unsolved. I think they're brilliant. And Shane Madej, he's an ardent skeptic, and Ryan Bergara is a full-blown believer. And you always have Shane Madej to sort of like rein in Ryan Bergara, who thinks every single sound is a ghost. But I will say with a mini little but, I don't want to talk about it. With this new Watcher series, I'm enjoying it, but I don't think they're faking anything, but I think they're letting the few things slip. Not slip, but I think I'm assuming it's, because it's just entertaining. And it is entertaining, don't get me wrong. But I think there's a couple of things happened in this series so far that I've just realised. I haven't done a breakdown of the last 2 episodes of their series, so I have to get to them. But a couple of times now, watching the Watcher series, the Ghost Files, sorry, there's a couple of things which have happened in those episodes, and it's obviously this, but then even Shane Madej has let it slip. Now, I don't know if he's just letting it slip for comedic effect to see what Ryan Bergara does or says about it. I don't know. A few times they seem to be letting a few things go under the radar when they clearly know what it is. I don't know, it's weird. It's a strange one, that one is. But I do like Watcher, and I do like Ghost Files. But yeah, thank you for the comments. This is a weird one. I'm going to read these comments. Your link is broken, by the way, Tantalus. I tried looking at it and it's not working. But they commented on Erwin Saunders. Now, for those who don't know, Erwin Saunders, he's this like jolly old dude from Middle England somewhere. I can't remember where now. He goes around the forest around him and he finds these little, what are they called? Fairies? Creatures? They're obviously not. But I don't think, obviously anyone watching would think, obviously, I hope people watching it would obviously think it's not real. But this Erwin Saunders, I found out a while ago that I'm not going to give out his name because he obviously wants to keep his anonymity, and I think a few people know, but he's a 3D artist, 3D animator, model maker, whatever you want to call it. He's a 3D artist, and he's been going since, I think it's like the early 90s. Obviously, he makes this channel with his fairy. I can't even recall them though. The fairies or something. But anyway, it's a really funny channel. It's like a wholesome channel, like just a proper chill of him going around. He's quite funny as well. Just him going around the forest, finding these little fairies in the background. Now, he never once says this is real, but he also doesn't say, oh, it's bullshit. But he doesn't have to say it because anyone with 2 eyes, even 1 eye, can just see it's obviously. It's computer generated imagery, CGI. And he puts them, he inserts them into the background, and they're really bloody good the way he does it. But I don't know if Tantalus here now, right, thinks they're real. I don't know. I don't know. Tantalus, I'm about to read your comments. If I misunderstood your comments, I do apologize, but this is what it looks like to me, right? So, anyway. So the first comment, sorry. I don't care what anybody thinks, but if anybody deserves to be a YouTube millionaire, it's Erwin Saunders. I agree on that one, right? So, yeah, on that one. And again, next comment. I keep hearing people say they fake their CGI about somebody. Make one, and then say CGI, and then show their work. Now, I don't know if he's saying that the stuff in Erwin Saunders is not CGI. You should make your own CGI and show your work. I don't know. If I misinterpret that comment, Tantalus, I do apologise. But he is a really good 3D artist. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. Stephen Robinson commenting on the when I went to the 30 East Drive with the Ouija Brothers. First of all, you get 2 hearts from me. Black monk my ass. I agree. Right? I agree. Now, I don't know who he's directing this comment to. Well, he's commenting on my video. I'm in the video. I'm talking in the video. I'm assuming it's towards me. He says, you are obviously paid to promote this tourist trap by the owner. What the fuck are marbles to do with the monk? Absolute BS. Now, first of all, I agree. I agree. What's marbles got to do with it? I agree on that. Trust me on that one. If you think I'm paid, what's her name? Carol, I think her name is. If you think I was paid to go to the 30 East Drive, did you watch the entire video first of all? Because I obviously found absolutely nothing in that video. And when I stayed there, I had the best sleep ever. It was the most calm, chilled house I'd stayed in for a while. There was nothing out of the ordinary there, other than the curtains and the carpet being from the 1980s. That was it. If you think I was paid to promote 30 East Drive, you're going down the wrong canal. I don't know what I'm talking about. You should watch the rest of my videos. You should see what type of channel I am. Believe me, I was not paid to go to 30 East Drive. I've debunked the owner quite a few times in about 30 East Drive. You can look him up on my my channel. Maybe because he only watched that one video. I don't know, maybe. I just thought it was hilarious that people think I was paid to go to 30 East Drive. For one, nothing bloody happened in the video. It's just me going around speaking to bloody thin air the entire time. I don't think anyone gets paid to go to 30 East Drive. If anything, you have to pay a shit ton of money to go to 30 East Drive. You, not me. But you, if you want to go to 30 East Drive, because I was speaking to the Ouija brothers, they told me exactly how much it was to book one night. One night. It was insane how much it costs to rent that place for one night. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it because I was expecting like 30, 40 quid, maybe 50 quid for the night. Believe me, it was not. It was a hell of a lot more for one night. I couldn't believe it. So no, Steve, I appreciate the comment, but I was not paid to go there. And fair play to the Ouija brothers, they didn't ask me to pay towards the rent to the one night. They paid it themselves. And when they told me how much, I could not believe it. That place makes an absolute bloody killing. And I'm with you, by the way. I think it's a tourist trap. I'm with you on this, trust me. But I appreciate the comments, Steve, and thank you for watching all of the video. I hope you did, or just didn't watch the first few seconds and said, look at this charlatan. Right, moving on. Tony says, please, would you consider doing live scary gameplays with Richard from time to time next year instead of edited playing? Merry Christmas and happy, healthy, safe New Year. 100%. 100%, Tony. I've been up for that for a while. I've been trying to get Richard on board. He's a bit reluctant to go live. It's really hard work to film anything with Rich, I gotta admit. Because one, he doesn't want to be on camera. And two, he doesn't want to go live just in case he says something and towards his words, not mine. I don't know what he would say that he already doesn't in the bloody videos I edit. He's effing and jeffing every 2 seconds. It's really hard to get around the monetization on those videos. I mean, I F and Jeff, I know that. But Rich is on another level. But yes, I do plan on doing a live gaming stuff. I've said this for a while as well. Not only do I plan it, I'm thinking about going back to Twitch for gaming stuff. Thinking about it, I used to Twitch stream very regularly about 6-7 years ago. 6 years ago, I think it was. And I did get a fairly good following on him. I deleted my channel. I can't remember why now. It's so stupid. Deleted my channel. I think it's like, I'm not going to Twitch again. And then I immediately made a brand new channel. Obviously, if you go to that now, it's like, maybe 10 followers. I don't know. But I got a pretty good following on the original channel I had. Because I was regularly using it. So I might go back to Twitch for live stuff. Live streaming of gaming stuff I'm talking about. We'll see what happens. But I appreciate it, Tori. Right, the final one, because I'm going on a bit, and I will be coming with another one soon, is once again Spirit Talk, because they come up with interesting comments. Just saying. And they say, and again, and on the Watcher Ghost Files episode 3, St. Ignatius. And I'll get into that now. But I think you are too dismissive, and some of your suggestions are unrealistic. An air freshener in an abandoned building? Come on. Right, now first of all, I want to address that. Because I read, there was something happened in that Watcher episode. It was like, it was that kind of sound. And I said it's possibly one of those air freshener things which automatically go off. Now the reason I said that, for a supposedly abandoned building, one, it has a Wi-Fi out there. It's not that abandoned. There are caretakers there. There are people who, you know, they have tours there. They have people who look after the building. You know, obviously they don't spruce it up because not that kind of thing. It's a ghost tourist place, St. Ignatius. Anyone can go there or pay to go there. You can't just walk in. There's security there. Like I said, there's a Wi-Fi router there. So why wouldn't there be an air freshener there? I'm just saying. So that's one. That would interfere with paranormal investigators wanting to experience phantom smells. Well, yeah. The blood-curdling scream being from a house in the neighbourhood, not likely with the clarity. And what's the odds someone would scream like that? As far right now, the other part there, I think I mentioned it in the episode. I think I went to Google Maps and I went to St. Ignatius on Google Earth. Sorry, and there's literally you have St. Ignatius there, and about 50 yards there you have a little village full of houses. So it's not as if it's out of the way. It's literally in the middle of like a housing estate, or on the end of a housing estate, I should say. You know, the scream. What you gotta remember is, and this is what sometimes people forget, is whenever paranormal investigators go somewhere, especially like a big show like Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, Watcher, they have a film crew with them. There's lights there. Everyone knows, everyone in the surrounding area knows that someone's filming in that building that night for a paranormal investigation. You will always get, and I've had this going to places I've gone myself, you will always get, if they know if someone's filming in those buildings, you'll have people messing about and just trying to like sort of put in little screams themselves just because they're taking a piss. You have that all the time, unfortunately. But to say it's unlikely coming from outside, I think it's a bit far-fetched myself, because there is literally a street full of houses right next to St. Ignatius. So it's not unlikely. I mean, who knows? But anyway, I'm going further. As for spirit boxes, I've had thousands of intelligent responses from the SB7 Plus portal attachment. I get there are a lot of fakers on YouTube, but I don't feel these guys are purposely faking. Maybe you're right about the boot noises and that was overlooked, but for the most part, I think they're more about the comedy and any real evidence. Well, like I said, I agree with it. Oh, sorry, hang on. Jess, I did not see that. Thank you very much. But yeah, like I said to previous comments, I'm a fan of the Watcher series, and I think they genuinely, definitely do it for the comedic value. But the points you brought up there, I don't think they're out of the realms of possibility, because like I said, that building has a Wi-Fi out there, it has security, it has people looking after the building, and there's also a street outside. But anyway, I've gone on way too long, but I've really enjoyed it. It's been a while since I've done a comments video, and I have no idea if I'm out of focus. I should have checked before I did anything. But like I said, the next couple of weeks are going to be a bit of a struggle. I'm going to try and get as many videos as I can this week, but because I'm moving house soon, it's going to be a bit of a bugger. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave us something new to my channel. I do this quite often. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.